Hello, Karu and Nikki. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. I'm in Puerta Vallarta, so I thought I'd take you on a quick tour of our unit that we're staying in. As you can see, the unit is, actually it's really nice. We had a great time here. And we were right on the beach. We were this second floor. So yeah, it was great. Hear the waves all night long, which was great to sleep to. Lots of birds. There you can see one on the balcony. And then in the morning we get up and we had Wi-Fi, spotty Wi-Fi. So Sarah would get up and write. You can see the unit is kind of U-shaped here. Actually, half of that's not our stuff, but it was a great place to stay. A nice pool right there. And we'd see various boats going by. This was a pirate tour that of course we never went on. And you'll see cruise ships coming in and out. Lots of stuff going on. They had, parachuting and all kinds of stuff. Pool volleyball, which I played regularly. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice location. There you see I don't know what you call that, parachuting behind a boat. And so we got to watch those regularly, it was a kick in the pants, actually. I just want to show you what I'm eating for breakfast, Karu, because I know you appreciate these things. See what I got here? I got some yogurt and granola. And I gotta say, I just opened this yogurt, which is what made me think about making this video. And it is really, really good yogurt. I don't know if you can see them here, but there's a whole bunch of pelicans on those railings there. Sarah and I went for a lot of walks and a lot of beautiful sunsets and sunrises. It was great. And Taryn didn't have a lot of experience swimming in the ocean, so this was the first day, and the waves were really small here, but he didn't know how to deal with them, and so he got crushed.
Oh man.
Even with the small waves. And you'll see later on in the video, I mean, he actually, at this point, wanted to get out, and I forced him to stay in.
Taryn, he's gonna get caught again.
We spent a lot of time.
Are you getting out?
Just, these little waves. But then after a few days, actually, there was a big storm came through. We had an overcast day, and the waves got quite large, which you'll see some video of here. Not long, but he was great. He was a trooper, and he figured it out, and then he did much better the longer we were there, which, is kind of what you expect, right? And often in the evenings we'd go for a walk down the beach, and this particular evening, this was the first day when the waves started getting bigger, and there were a bunch of locals here body surfing. And unfortunately I just missed, there were a couple of huge waves. I mean huge, I reckon probably 6-foot waves. And so it was fun watching them, they were all excited about it. Sarah and I are the only ones to ever have walked on this beach. Right, Sarah?
Yep.
So we actually only went into Puerta Vallarta proper one day. And actually I really enjoyed riding these old rickety buses. And one of the things that I love about these kind of trips is seeing all the cars, actually the way that the road system works. The traffic laws are slightly different, and they have various things arranged in different ways to help people get on and off the main road. There were no left turns on the main road, so they were like parallel, like frontage roads, and you had to get off on the frontage road on your right, and then turn left across traffic when you got the traffic light afterwards. So that was kind of cool. This is a sports complex that we went by. Last time we were there, we actually went and saw a baseball game 8 years ago. So we got into town proper, and we actually didn't do much. We just walked along the beach, and then the two younger boys and Sarah's mom. Actually, it's really cool. I don't know if you can hear it here. Listen to this. Yeah, you couldn't really hear it, but the water percolating through the rocks was really cool there. Unfortunately, the video just didn't quite capture it. Anyway, Sarah and I and Carew stayed and had lunch there, and then came back. And once again, we spent a lot of time at the beach, a lot of time in the water, and this is actually, I think this is, I don't know if this is Carew and Taryn in the water, or me and Taryn in the water, or Taryn in the water. Those were sort of the combinations. Oh, and there are these huge cruise ships, which, are just... So that cruise ship is like twice the size of our entire condo building and everything there. It's just massive. And I don't know if, Nikki, if you've ever been on a cruise, or even Carew. I don't think you've been on one. I don't remember you telling me about it. But it's just crazy. It's hard for me to imagine doing something like that. It's like 16 stories in that ship. Just crazy. So anyway, we saw those come in and out, which was fun. Here, this is, the waves are bigger here. You can tell Gareth and Taryn are out there playing in the waves, and it's amazing actually how I was worried about Taryn, and you can see his head bobbing up there when these waves come through, and he figured out where he needed to be so he didn't get crushed. I actually went out and body surfed in these waves one day, and Gareth and I were out there.
Gotta get deeper again.
And I got rolled and crushed like 4 times, and I ended up with lots of seawater and sediment up my nose, and it took me like a day and a half to recover, so I didn't actually, I went out and swam, but I didn't actually body surf again.
This is our...
But one thing I did do a lot, I played a lot of pool volleyball, which was really fun with these old guys. I was the youngest guy out there, but it was kind of fascinating to play because some of the guys were more competitive than others, but it was fun anyway. So about a mile down the beach, there was this river that flowed into the ocean here, and here you can see Gareth helping Sarah across the river. And it was actually really cool because the sand is so soft and pliable that the river changed course regularly. And you'll kind of see, I cut together a whole bunch of times we went down there and see the rivers heading up there to the right. This was another morning I went down, and all the birds down here is before anyone else was. There weren't a lot of people around. But you would see a lot of locals and kids swimming up the river a little bit. There was kind of a lagoon right up there you can see. And this morning there's not people there, but on the weekend especially there were a ton of people up there. And I enjoyed just walking down and seeing. You can see how the water's now running parallel to the ocean instead of directly into it. And then this is another day, and you can see that there's an island formed up there between the lagoon and the mouth of the river, as it's cut away a ton of the sand, and it's going off at that angle parallel to the beach there. And so every day I'd come down and look at this and go, wow, this is really cool. And it was fresh water, and so, like I said, there were lots of little kids often swimming in it. And the last day I went up, there's a sign right up by the lagoon, and yes, that says, this is crocodile habitat, beware. So I assume it means alligator, because I don't think they have crocodiles in South America. But so I thought it was just funny that after a week there, going out to this thing, you see the signs for potential crocodiles or alligators in that lagoon. I suppose, with the number of people there, that there probably aren't a lot of them there, but still, it's kind of funny. So as our time wore down, you can see that here we are, one of the cruise ships leaving, and the cruise ships came in and out virtually every day.
Hey, Carew and Nikki, I don't know if you can hear this, but we're sitting in the airport in Puerta Vallarta. We've been here for about 3 hours, and our flight is delayed to Denver, which means that we're likely going to have to spend the night in Denver because we're gonna miss our connecting flight. And as a result, we can't go straight to Pasco. We're probably going to have to get up tomorrow morning, catch a flight to Salt Lake City, and then fly from Salt Lake City to Pasco. Here we are going 1,200 miles an hour in a plane. It was really beautiful. Just gorgeous landscape.
What, Dad?
Nothing better than 5:30 in the morning in a hotel room in Denver.
It could be 5:30 in the morning in a hotel room in Denver and negative degrees,
That is absolutely true.
which it is not.
Get your shoes socks on. Come down there.
Did they have breakfast, or did it not start till 6?
Probably doesn't start. We can go wander over there and look though.
Yeah.
Worst case, we'll have something probably. Cereal.
Shuttle leaves at 6, right?
What time is it right now?
5:30.
Yeah, 5:35. My phone.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.